we're gonna find these Bigfoot-like creatures, this is the forest they would be in. I think we're getting close. Welcome back, everybody, to Small Plots with Kevin. I'm Kevin, and I'm also just being eaten alive. The flies are real. The flies are not lies. I'm out here today again with Slam Bananas. There he is. We're out here in these deep, dank, mysterious woods. Now, these woods hold a legend, and that's the legend of the Sisters of Klipnocky. I'll get more into that in a bit. But for now, we're gonna set up our camp and then go exploring a little bit and see what we can't find here in these spooky, spooky, mysterious woods. Don't mind the towel. That's to keep the flies out of my ears. We have this okay campsite. It's okay. It's right off. We drove down many miles of deep forest roads. Just surprised my little Fiat could make it. We are very remote. Extremely remote. Very quiet out here. Don't get this kind of silence in the city. This is actually the second video Sam Bananas and I are filming. Go check out last week's video where we find some secret hidden falls in the woods, and it was just magical and delightful. Gonna pop into these woods, find some good hammock trees, and then put my hammock on the trees. It's pretty good. I gotta show you guys this fire ring. It's just in a field, like this middle, like the cars kind of are all around. It's kind of a circular site. And here's the fire pit. The last campers left some firewood, which is nice. It looks like it's treated firewood. So that's pretty good for us. It's nice. It's not supposed to rain today, but you know what? There's some big old nasty clouds moving in, so we'll see. We'll see. Let me just show you guys real quick. It's a really gorgeous, somewhat spooky looking forest. If we're gonna find these Bigfoot-like creatures, this is the forest they would be in. Oh yeah, that's pretty good. It's a fine hammock hang. I put this back together really well last night. Go check out that video to watch me put this away like an idiot, just like a stupid fat idiot. Okay, camp is set up. Let's take you on a little tour on my nice little hovel. A little Sasquatch hovel. Okay, well here we are underneath the tarp, and here's my hammock with my sleeping pad. See, I got kind of an awning deal going there. Just easier to get in and out and put my stuff under there, and I can see out, and it's just nicer. Let's take a look, see how Sam's doing over at his spot. Sam, how are you doing over at your spot?
Good. How are you?
So good.
That's good. How are you?
I'm good. How do you like my hair?
It looks good.
Thank you. Thank you.
You look like a person on TikTok doing an impression of a woman.
Right. Yeah, I do. I don't know if the camera's picking up on it. Lots of gunshots.
Lots of gunshots.
As I was talking, there's like 3 or 4. So we're gonna try to avoid the bullets. That's the key, is to avoid the bullets. If I see a bullet, I'm getting right out of the way. So yeah, once we're all done setting up and getting everything set, we're gonna start exploring. We're gonna go on a trip to find the legendary hairy women of Klipnocky. That's the legend. So the legend of the hairy women of Klipnocky. Oop, there's a gunshot. Hope they're not shooting at our hairy women.
Okay, I got my adventure hat on, guys. We're gonna go through the legend, or more so, Kevin's gonna go through the lore here.
Now, before we go to the talk about the legend of the hairy women of Klipnocky, you thought I was kidding. It's a real legend. It's called the hairy women of Klipnocky here in Klipnocky Forest. Before we do that, we're gonna break into the beverage center a little bit. I got an old classic, a little bit of a space kitty here. And Sam?
Local beer. I think I had this last night, but this is Ruby Red Kolsch from Genesee Specialty.
All right, cheers, buddy.
Cheers. Boo! I don't know why I wanted to do that.
We're just in the woods. You gotta make noises. Okay, so the legend of the hairy women of Klipnocky starts in the early 1900s. There was an old country house, a family of 3 sisters and their parents. They had an agreement, the sisters and the parents, that if anything were to happen, they would meet up at a particular spot in the woods. Now, one night, the parents went out to the nearest city for like an opera or a show, something like that, and they left the 3 sisters home. And there was a fire at the house. The fire burned down, and the sisters fled. They ran into the woods to go meet up at the place, the predetermined place that their they had agreed upon. It was very agreeable of them to meet at. Unfortunately, the house burned down. There was a fire in the house.
No, the whole thing.
Well, anyway, so the parents never came because they were murdered in the. Either on the way to the show or on the way home. So either way, they're dead.
That's funny.
It's hilarious. And the sisters just kind of started living in the woods. And they were very young, and they kind of raised each other, and maybe even raised by wolves a little bit, maybe some bear, who knows. But anyway, these girls grew up to be adults. But they weren't very civilized. There were reports of these hairy women, these hairy creatures, jumping out of the woods and eating farm animals and attacking people and things like that. And they've just been known as a local legend called the Hairy Women of Klipnocky. And every year in a nearby town, they have a Hairy Women of Klipnocky contest where people dress up as hairy women and they win fabulous prizes. It's true. That's true. That happens. Yeah. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna look for these hairy women. Apparently they're still haunting these woods. Apparently they're still around, eating chickens and slapping people on the back of the head, just causing mischief, just being generally not that cool.
Tomfoolery.
Yeah.
A couple of knuckleheads,
Just a bunch of knuckleheads. Yeah, so we're going to find these knuckleheads, these hairy women of Klipnocky, and we're going to give them a what's for. All right?
We're not going to do that.
We're not.
But we're going to run away if we see them. Because I don't want my face ripped off.
Yeah, they may rip off a face or two. And if we find somebody else's faces, then we know we're close.
Yes. So there's really nothing to do with Bigfoot.
Well, it's they're kind of like described as like Bigfoot-like creatures. They're like in the woods, kind of like, like they're human. So it's not like technically like a Bigfoot or a Sasquatch, right. Not like a Gigantopithecus or something like that, just roaming the woods. No, these are girls. They're women.
They're human.
They're human. But the tragedy of their lives has kind of have made them supernatural a little bit. And it's a local legend that we're going to solve today on Small Plots and Camping with Sam Bananas.
Dun, dun, dun.
All right, here we go. These woods are kind of dark and creepy. I'm gonna go down that trail right there. It's kind of a trail, it's more of an implied trail. See if we can't find some bestial ladies. I feel like this is gonna be a true adventure because of Sam's adventure hat. Yeah, Very Robert Muldoon of you. All right, here we are. We're gonna brave it. We're gonna brave it for you, the viewers. Totally spooked out right now. Oh my God! There was a rock here.
Yeah.
You think a hairy woman took the rock?
I would say, if I was betting on it, I would say absolutely.
Yeah, I think so.
I would say definitely.
I think so. I think it's pretty obvious.
I would.
Oh man, there's a lot of pine cones. That could be a sign. I hear that Sasquatch-like creatures enjoy a good pine cone.
Yeah.
Oh my God. And here's proof. A stick jammed in this log, surrounded by pine cones. I think they're trying to tell us something.
Yeah, I think they are.
I think this is a message.
What is it? That this is the way to get to where you go to do the bathroom number 2.
It does look a little poopy. Oh my gosh, there's beer cans. I think that's some bush beer. That sounds like something the hairy women of Klipnocky would enjoy, some bush beer. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, Keystone Light. Oh my gosh, tent poles? Tent poles or fishing poles, and they're pointing in this direction. Oh man, I think we're getting close. Oh man, target practice. This is too much, guys. This is too much. All right, we're coming up on just kind of like a random place with a bunch of giant boulders. Who do you think put these boulders here? Oh my God.
That's entirely possible.
Let's see if we can get over here. It's looking a little thick, almost like someone doesn't want us to come this way. A lot of plants growing right here. Going that way. Maybe with this towel on my head, one of the hairy women of Klipnocky will confuse me as one of their own and take me in under their wing, under their hairy arm wing. Ah. Oh my God. I think these are hairy women footprints in this mud. They have to be. They have to be hairy woman footprints. This is real. This is real life drama. I can't believe it. I can't believe it. Sam, look. An old rock fence.
Really?
Just going along in a line. All these boulders in a all these boulders in a row. There's Sam getting his inner Klipnocky on. Whoa, I heard a knocking over here. Did you hear that knocking?
No.
It might be some clip knocking. Let's go find out.
Yeah.
Sam, I may have found their lair. We gotta go check this out.
You got a layer situation.
We got a lair situation. I may have found the elevator, the entrance to the elevator that they take down into their lair. Along this, more of this old dilapidated rock wall barrier here in this wide open pine forest full of evidence of hairy women of Klipnocky. And there it is. This is how they enter the earth. Probably, is probably what it is. See, look at this. I mean, come on. It's literally looks like an upside down woman with her legs sticking up in the air.
Yeah. It's obviously, it's like in Stranger Things.
Yeah, this is obviously where they live, I think. It's pretty obvious. What do you think these fallen trees mean?
These?
Do you think they're a sign? See how they cross in a V, like almost as if pointing this way. Very suspicious.
Can I show you what I think this is perfect for?
Sitting. Pooping.
Newspaper.
This is where Sam's gonna poop later.
Yeah.
Look at this ancient tree over here. There's no way it doesn't have mystical powers. Truly a sign of Klipnocky. Hairy ladies. What's that? Ah, it's just some weird roots. Don't even worry about it. Just gnarled and knotted. It's very quiet in these woods. Almost a little too quiet. I think they planted it, yeah.
They did ages ago.
And now it's their best friend.
This tree is their best friend?
I think maybe. The signs are all there. The signs are all here, as the legend holds.
Oh, you know what? Those are boobs up there.
Oh my God, you're right.
Three-boobed woman.
Whoa. All right, well, I think Sam and I uncovered some pretty important secrets here. I think we may have solved the legend of the hairy women of Klipnocky. We found their lair. We found their best friend. We found all the signs that they left for us. Now, the only thing left is to find one of them. Well, Sam and I are here now at this nice kind of backwoods pond after our harrowing journey through the woods looking for the hairy women of Klipnocky. Maybe they'll be in this pond. Maybe they'll emerge like that movie. Yeah, just kind of hanging out. Very peaceful.
You better be ready.
Yeah, see, I would not want to get water or swim in this.
No.
It's a little murky, a little pondy. Very pretty to look at.
Very pretty.
But I don't want to taste it.
I wouldn't mind paddling around this in a canoe.
Yeah, this would be great in a canoe. Plunk it right in. Yeah, fishing would be nice. Yeah. Yeah, very cool. Yeah. So this area, this forest used to have a lot of quarries in it, and chances are this pond is just an old quarry filled with water. There's a little stream over there that might feed into it, but it looks like it might go underground and feed into it. I don't really know, but very cool, very nice.
So Kevin is out gathering up some firewood pieces from us. We got a bunch of like regular firewood that's in there, but we will need more. We want to get at least around here these weeds trimmed down, so I'm going to use my trusty Sheffield machete here and just get a little bit of this out of the way. So, it's not exactly perfect, but that is definitely a lot better than what we were dealing with before, unfortunately. People just love leaving beer cans. Plastic. That's a shame. But what are you gonna do? Oh.
Heyo.
Easy peasy.
Now that's bushcraft.
Yeah.
Oh God. Like I'm trying to grab the stick in good spots and there's just like secret nobules.
Yeah.
They keep hitting me in the wounds.
Yeah.
Some kind of scratch that's blood, you know, on me or something. It's not usually ever serious, but
I get scrapes.
yeah.
Scrapes and cuts every time.
Yeah, scrapes and cuts. That's mostly what it is. Nothing serious. It's probably the worst injury I've had camping like in years. If you know, not
This
ever.
one?
Yeah, on my finger. So it's not like too bad. They're just good to keep in the trunk.
Yeah.
Like, hey, by the way, I have chairs.
That's a big like bag
Yeah,
of
it's
chairs.
definitely not good for like any kind of backwoods camping where we're not next to the cars.
Right. Because we are kind of backwoods
We're definitely
camping.
in the back. I mean, we're out. I mean,
Yeah.
we're out there, man.
We're
surrounded by like thousands of acres of nothing but woods right now.
Yeah, we're in an area where like Rob Zombie movies get filmed and
Right, yeah.
stuff.
There's like probably a population of like 20 within like 40 square miles.
Right. We're remote.
Very remote, yeah.
That's perfect. Looking good.
Okay, back at the site with the fire going. I'm 5 feet away. I can feel the heat. I don't want to feel the heat. It's warm out here. But it's going. We're gonna start cooking pretty soon, just chilling. Wanted to get it going. Not like last night where we started the fire at like 10:30 at night or something. Looking pretty nice. This is kind of the beauty of the camping, you know, like right next to your car, is you can have nicer chairs. All right, it's time to cook on the coals again. You know how we do it here on Sam Bananas.
Dos doggos.
Just plop them right on the coals. That's all you need to do. It's the best way to cook. You guys bring cooking grates while you're cooking. That's not the way to go. You need the full-on coal experience. Those are those hot dogs. I'm doing these hot dogs. Plop them on. Plop, plop, plop them on. Here we go. Now we just let them cook. That's what you need. You need a little dogs on the coals. That's fantastic. Fantastic. That's just fantastic. Is it fantastic? It's fantastic. Well, it's been a fun night. Sam and I have been cavorting around the campfire, but now it's time for just a fine nap, a bit of a nap. And unless anything like totally just insane happens in the middle of the night, I'll see you guys in just a second. It was a fairly restful sleep. Up until kind of daylight broke, and then all the animals of the wood decided to run around underneath my hammock. I think it was like, I got it on camera, it was like a grouse or a pheasant or something like that ran underneath it. I got that on camera, or at least the aftermath. Huh, poopy. But also the squirrels were just all morning just screaming, just chittering, chattering, being ridiculous. And then the locals came by. I think they were like looking for their dog or something. But I woke up twice before I actually woke up, like them just yelling for this dog named Timber and just screaming. They must have parked at our campsite and like yelled directly into the woods. I don't know why they thought that was a good idea. We don't have timber. We're not the people that have timber. So that was annoying, just rushing around screaming. Other than that, it's a fine sleep. It's a fine sleep. It's a warm morning, very warm. I think I've already been bitten by a black fly. Sam's still asleep, so I'll get the fire going, make some coffee, and that'll do us for this hot Klipnocky adventure. We never did find the hairy women of Klipnocky, but maybe the hairy women of Klipnocky were inside of us all along.
Oh, did you get a shot of pulling that thing out of the fire?
This?
Yeah.
Kinda.
Okay.
Looking good. I accidentally got a little bit of grounds in there right at the end. Overzealous with the splash, and a little bit of grounds got over, so hopefully it's not too bad, but it smells really good. It's very hot. Oof. Give that a second, but it is tasty. And there's Sam. He's awake now.
Yes, sir.
He's about to go sleep in his car.
Yeah. All right, good morning, YouTube. Got some coffee going. Kevin's got some coffee.
Cheers.
I had to explain to Kevin that those were squirrels, that sound that was being made. And
Wait a second.
no, Kevin was just telling me. I don't know if I had heard a squirrel make a sound like that. I don't know if
it's real loud and annoying.
Yeah, yeah. And they were right next to his hammock super early this morning.
Oh yeah, they were keeping me up good.
Yeah. Not a lot to say. Sorry if I'm not a little bit more talkative, but we're going to get some coffee in us and get our tents and everything torn down, and then we're probably going to bid a fondue until Kevin and I get together on that sweet collab of a next day.
Indeed. Well, had some coffee there with Sam, and now it's time to start tearing down our homes. We're gonna tear down our homes. Real easy takedown today because we're next to the car. I'm not even gonna bother really packing it up. I'm just gonna like take it down and like put it in my car. That's it. That's the fun. That's the fun. So you guys don't really need to see that. That's not exciting. Tear down's not really that exciting, you know? I don't know why people sometimes request to see it, but it's just not that fun. So I'm gonna do that, get it all packed up and ready to go.
closet after the storm. No, I'm not a match simply waiting to burn. All I am is a friend, your friend till the end. I'm not your impression of a city you wish you loved more than everything you gave for it. No, I'm not here to criticize the risk. All I am is a friend, your friend till the end. All I am is a friend, your friend till the end. All I am is a friend, your friend till the end.
Or on the sea
It's just so
ourselves.
funny how much smaller I am than you.
All right, guys. Well, it's the end of a magical journey here on Small Plots X Sam Bananas. Right? Or Small Plots V Sam Bananas. You know, they have that in porn. God, look at all the bugs in my car. Oh my God.
They're not gonna hurt you.
Get out of there. Get out of here.
Okay.
All torn down. It's a pretty easy tear down. It was fantastic, actually. I would call that a fantastic tear down.
It was wonderful.
It was good.
It was fast. You just throw it in the car. You don't care.
Yeah, I'm very sweaty.
Yeah.
It's gonna be nice to take a shower after these couple days in the woods. If you enjoyed this video, go check out the video from last week where we walked back to a hidden waterfall. There were no hairy women there either.
No.
So we lose both ways on the hairy women of Klipnocky front. But bring it in, Sam.
All right.
Magical again. We'll definitely be doing this again, guys. So leave a like, leave a comment if you want to see this stuff. This has been Small Plots with Kevin. I'm Kevin. Don't forget, everybody, new episode of Small Plots every Tuesday, 6:30 p.m. Eastern Time. Sometimes we do this with Sam Bananas. Occasionally, you know. Sometimes I'm alone. Sometimes I do stealth camping, regular camping. Sometimes I bounce around shirtless and you see my boobs. It's also lots of content that you can really just sink your teeth into here. Well, thanks for watching till the end here, everybody, and I'll catch you on the, oh my God, I can't wait to take a shower nexty.
We'll stay in touch and we'll figure it out.
Yeah. All right, well, safe travels, man.
Okay, man. You too, buddy. I'll talk to you soon.
Adios, skis.
All right, later.